Hey everybody, welcome to the free video. Let's take a look at a couple of trades and a quick outlook for tomorrow. Restoration Homes, really sweet earnings trade. I mean, I talked about this one in the premium video as to exactly why we did it. This was an easy one, sell at the money calls. In this case, I did some naked, did some as a spread, and it was instantaneous, better than expected move to the downside. Now, a lot of times people ask, well, why don't you buy puts on that? Wouldn't you make more? Well, in this case, because the move was larger than expected, the answer is yes, I would have. But you never know when it's going to be larger than expected. But you can have some good probabilities as to like, okay, the expected move in this case would be to the downside. So if you sell calls and it's within the expected move or it's flat, you will actually make the most money selling premium. You only make money buying calls on earnings if it goes beyond the expected move, and I wasn't banking on that, but certainly not complaining. From there, we had a fairly sweet little trade on CMG. It didn't have earnings, but so this is a new indicator we've developed, the multiple time frame indicator, and it is amazing. I mean, I say that kind of tongue in cheek, but it's kind of like the whole idea of trading is never to fight the path of least resistance. And when you got this here, it's telling you that there's 5 time frames all in alignment, and in this case to the downside, so do a bearish play. So we did that yesterday, texted it out. Now on this one, so we sold next week's call, the at the money at the time, the at the money call credit spread for 34.40 for 380. Now it's at $1.62. But what's nice here is we had this huge drop today. Of course, again, would have made a lot more money if I had bought puts, but in terms of risk control, this was better because had it only went down a little bit, I still would have made some cash on this. Because you have theta decay in your favor. In this case, $216 a day on a 20 lot, meaning that if it did absolutely nothing, you'd make $216. When it drops, you get that theta decay plus the decline in intrinsic value, which is, bada boom, bada bing. So the question is, well, do we just take it off? Well, the nice thing here is that now, going into next week, we're now about at the expected move. So statistically, we actually have the math on our side right now in terms of this expiring worthless. Now, that doesn't mean we try to, be greedy and let it go to zero, but we can give it a little bit more time, potentially down to 50 cents or so. All right, so that's just a few things there. And guess what? It is triple witching. Let's take a look at that. So from here, let's talk a little bit about this. So from here, it's all about, for those of you that don't know, of course, a lot of people do know this. The third Friday of every month, okay, is monthly expiration, but when it's a quarter, like i.e. March, June, June, obviously, if it's the end of a quarter, you have what's called triple witching because you have all kinds of expiration. You got futures, you got options, you got index options, you got single stock futures. Technically, it's quadruple witching, but it's a very fantastic week to trade if you know what you are doing. Okay, and so for those of you that have never done this before, there's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, and I think it's safe to say that for options traders, trading the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of quarterly options expiration, meaning triple witching, quadruple witching, which is what's happening this week, tends to be the most profitable trading week of the whole quarter, just because there's so many opportunities. So we're going to be doing we're going to be focused on some of the things like Amazon and things like that too, but also the SPX, because the SPX pins and can generate some amazing trades. So this class that Chris and I are doing together, we're going to doing like some of the theory on Saturday, and then of course the live trading. We deliberately scheduled the live trading for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week, which is triple expirations. Okay, triple witching, and we have never done that before for a live trading class. So not only on Wednesday do we have FOMC, but we've got then high-end Thursday, Friday, triple witching action. And we're going to be covering some specific setups on on Saturday, just like some, hey, here's some setups that ties in with the new indicators that we're using. Here's some things that we're doing here. But the only way you can teach how to trade triple witching is during triple witching live. Chris and I are, Chris is coming to Austin. We're going to be on the mic at the same time. We're going to be looking at different things, and we're going to be rocking and rolling. It's going to be lots of SPX options trading, Amazon options trading. It'll probably be the most active trading class that we've ever done in terms of the amount of trades, the amount of opportunities that are going to happen during something like this, and we've just never done it. I mean, it's going to be pretty awesome. Now, during the normal trading room, there's a lot of trades that we do during triple witching that are not posted in the room because it would, I mean, you have to be there to kind of hold your hand, hold the proverbial hands through that. So this time, instead of doing them off screen, we're just going to do them all right there, right in front of your eyes. You can follow along, and it'll be a lot of fun. So when you go to this page, if you're interested in this, which I hope you are, I mean, this is kind of like, this is the dream trading week. You go to simplertrading.com/masters. Now, the Saturday class gives you the basic stuff. If you've seen some of the indicators that I've been using, like the multiple time frame analysis, et cetera, those are included in this class. Plus, we're going to be doing triple witching trading, which is going to be awesome. Okay, so anyway, that's going to be fantastic. I'm so looking forward to seeing you guys there because this is going to be a really fun one. And you guys have a good night, and we'll see you at the class.